On this episode, we'll talk about PCOS. We'll also talk about your staples in your sleeve coming loose down the road, and we'll talk about tips on drinking fluids. Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Alvarez from Endobariatric.com. Welcome to episode 98 of the AskDrA show. Thanks so much for submitting this week's questions. Really good questions, interesting questions this week. And of course, you know the two ways, using the hashtag AskDrA on social media. Submit your questions to us or through my Snapchat account. Let's go into the show.
Is it true that PCOS patients get cured with bariatric surgery?
Does PCOS disappear? Does PCOS go away? Yes, it does. Not on everybody, but yes, losing weight. That is the best thing you can do to help your PCOS. If you don't know what PCOS is, polycystic ovarian syndrome. Common syndrome, young females, and it goes away because one of the major complications of being obese or overweight is causing or promoting the syndrome. Once you get that excess weight off, that fat tissue that's producing estrogens in minor amounts, that adds up, doesn't help with PCOS, but once you get all that down, it goes away and it helps your PCOS. So yes, we do get a lot of patients referred by our OBGYNs because people have, well, women have difficulties with ovulation, with menstrual cycles, with irregular menstrual cycles, women who don't have difficulty with menstrual irregularities, etc. So yes, it helps. Losing weight helps. That's the best thing you can do for this syndrome.
Has a staple ever come loose and caused problems in someone's body?
All right, is there any chance of your staples, once you are healed down the road, for the staples to become loose? The answer is no. Once those staples hold your stomach together, scar tissue covers them, and once your stomach has healed, that is it. That is it. There's nothing down the road that will make those staples become loose. Now, totally different than getting a leak right away after surgery or a few days after surgery. That's totally different. That's caused by intraluminal pressure, making your sleeve too tight. That causes intraluminal pressure, causes your sleeve to burst. It's normally not your staple line. So it's totally different. But back to the basic question, can your staples become loose down the road? The answer is no.
Any tips that I can use to drink enough water?
Yes, very good. I go over this with my patients. Tips on getting enough fluids the first few weeks right after surgery. Best thing, advice, always a bottle of water, Gatorade, something, Propel water, something in your hand to remind you to be sipping all day long. If you wait until you are thirsty, it's going to be too late. So patients need to remind themselves to always carry something with them to do the sip wait technique. You can sip, wait a minute, sip, wait a minute, sip, wait a minute, and do that throughout the day. Of course, while you're awake, you don't have to place any timers to wake you up during the night. No, but sip throughout the day. The first 2 or 3 weeks, and after that, it's just a piece of cake. It's downhill from there. All right, so that is it for episode 98. We're very close to episode 100. Question of the week is, did you have trouble getting enough fluids right after surgery? The answer's yes, no. I'm Dr. Alvarez with Endobariatric.com, where we are changing lives one sleeve at a time. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye.